All right, everybody, what's good? What's poppin'? It's your boy Devin. Welcome back to the D3 channel. We are here with a new video coming in 2022, but we're gonna take it to the past a little bit and talk about my most favorite, and not in any order, favorite things that I picked up in 2021. Let's get into it.
And I'm first, I got golden rings, you ain't cold as me. On my worst day, I'm frozen dreams, big as overseas. Never quit like some anime, watch your noses bleed, cause I'm hot.
If you like what you see and you want to see more, click that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, so every single time I drop heat like this, you guys are the first ones to know. And welcome, new, old, visiting, doesn't matter. Welcome to the D3 channel, guys. We are here in 2022. This should be the second video that comes out this year. If you haven't seen that amazing God tier mystery box from my boy Noah from Noah's Amazing Reviews, definitely wait until the end of the video. It'll be in that suggestion at the end. Definitely watch that, or you can just go to the CGC comic playlist, and that should be one of the newest ones. I don't know how it goes either from the top or the bottom, but we are here talking about the books that I acquired in 2021 that I thought were just amazing, God tier, awesome. They're not in really any particular order here, but I just went through my loan boxes. As you can see, some stuff is empty in the display or whatever, because even the greatest stuff was some stuff that I never thought I would own or anything, especially just now coming. I want to say I'm about a year and some change strong in actually comic book collecting, like heavily. Like, this is the hobby now, like, for me. So some have sentimental value, some is just, just amazing people just coming with amazing deals and everything. But we're gonna get into it. I have my greatest stuff here. I have my raw stuff here. We'll go with the greatest, since the greatest isn't a lot. But let's talk about it, guys. Make sure that you guys can see everything. But yeah, Invincible Iron Man #1, that hip hop variant. I'm all about my hip hop variants. That Riri goodness, that Missy Elliott Under Construction album homage. Riri's books are just going through the roof right now. Everybody is going for that cover A, but I think cover, like, the hip hop variant, it just brings so much class, because you see her in the armor, working on the armor. Like, it's just too iconic. And it's Missy Elliott, one of the greatest songwriters, hip hop queens of all time. I mean, the book speaks for itself, guys. This I picked up a raw book, so I have a raw book that sold, and then I have the graded 9.6 for my own PC, my personal PC. So I had to get this, because at the end of the day, once we see her in Black Panther 2 in our own series, you can kiss all those Riri books goodbye. Even the Midtown exclusives, the other variants, like that first time we see her on the cover, like, yeah, those books are gonna be out the moon. Another one, I picked this up kind of during my last kind of days in Savannah, before I graduated grad school and stuff. But this is Fantastic Four Annual #6. First appearance of Franklin Richards, first appearance of Annihilus, birth of Franklin Richards, actually. Saw this in a local comic shop for $100, guys. All they asked was for a Benjamin. Quickly grabbed it, quickly bought it. I mean, the book speaks for itself. Huge spec in Franklin Richards coming in Fantastic Four. I think he's slated. I honestly believe that we are going to see him in the MCU somewhere down the line. They just got to. I mean, especially if they're bringing in mutants and stuff like that. Like, he's one of the most OP, most powerful mutants of all time in existence. I mean, this kid is no joke. I'm a big believer in this book, so I had to get it a 3.0. I was fine with it for it being 100. I know how those books can go, and who knows, maybe I'll eventually find a higher grade to upgrade and then sell the 3.0. That's kind of how I've been selling my books and stuff lately, but we'll get into that in a minute because one of the raw books is kind of a result of that. But another one that I picked up earlier this year was just so earlier in 2021. Had to get it. I mean, if you're an anime fan, I mean, you're not even an anime fan. If you're just a movie connoisseur, I think every single movie reviewer on YouTube and stuff like that has seen this movie at least once. Just the impact that this movie made. Akira #1, guys. I mean, this is first print, first U.S. appearance of these characters. There's a second print out there. I didn't even know there was a second print, but luckily I have the first print, first edition of this book in a 9.4. Just an amazing book. Not a book that you see in everyone's collection a lot. But for some reason, it's funny. You're starting to see these books kind of spring up a lot in comic shows and stuff like that. Maybe not the #1, but definitely one of the books. I think I saw an Akira 2 in I want to say the show that I went on a budget for, the $300 budget, like 2 weekends ago. It was Akira 2. I have I think I have just about, if not all, the Akira low numbers all the way into like maybe the 30s. I'm missing kind of some in the middle, whatever. But just an iconic story movie. This really just showed what animation can do when it comes to storytelling, mature storytelling and stuff like that. Like, just amazing book. And this book came out through Marvel. So I mean, Marvel Epic Comics. So I mean, this book came out through Marvel. So I mean, that's just awesome. Had to pick it up. This one is probably is my newest acquisition, but like honestly, top tier graded comics that I'll ever own, honestly, just because of how it happened. But Masters of Kung Fu's Marvel Special Edition 15, that first Shang-Chi, and 9.0 white pages, guys. 9.0 white pages. This happened during a trade with my boy Aaron Yeager. Just an amazing dude. Respects the community, respects the game. Good business too. And he got some great books. He got a Young Avengers 1, an America #1, 1 in 25, that rare 1 in 25 variant. Riri's first appearance, cameo appearance, and Iron Man, Invincible Iron Man #1, her first cover appearance. All that for this book. Just amazing. I owned a 3.5 earlier last year, and just it's just crazy how it just works out that way. I mean, I think I bought that 3.5 for maybe like $175, and then got it graded, and I was fine with it being a 3.5. Fine. I just wanted just Shang-Chi in my collection, and then just to be able to upgrade that big. A lot of people, when they get a big book and stuff, it's kind of rare that you see them upgrade a book from, like, if they had like a 3.0, and then probably the next bump up is maybe a 4.0, maybe a 5.0, and then bump up how they want to go and stuff. But to go from a 3.5 to a 9.0 white pages is just legendary to me. So that book has big sentimental value to me, just because of just how everything just happened with just getting that. This one picked up earlier this year as well. This is one of my grails. Shang-Chi is a grail of mine, but this is one of my grails just because black character, honestly. And, I mean, in 1972, I mean, in a time where, black comics wasn't really out there like that. Black characters wasn't really out there like that. Like, Luke Cage is the first black comic superhero to mainline his own comic. So, I mean, first appearance of Luke Cage, Hero for Hire #1. I mean, in a 6.5, I mean, honestly, I was, it was funny how it happened, because, I mean, I was just looking just to see how much this book was. and it just seemed like I was just never going to get it. And so I just happened to look online, and there was this store, comic store, and sold it for 200, a 6.5 for 200. And I was like, yo, I asked the comic community, is this store legit? People say they bought from them before, and sure enough, like a few days later, like to own a 6.5 first Luke Cage, like it's just crazy to me. Not a book that you see a lot in people's collection. And if so, not necessarily the highest grade just because of the black cover. I mean, this book did come out in 1972. So, I mean, this book is about almost 50 years old. And so, just the fact that it's a 6.5 is just amazing to me. I was just really happy about that. Another one that I picked up during the last few days of being in Savannah was Batman 635, first appearance of Jason Todd. I bought this book raw, got it pressed and clean by my boy Jason in Savannah. He sent it out, came back, a 9.8, guys. I literally paid maybe $40 for this book. It made a huge profit in a 9.8. I mean, I love Jason Todd, one of my most favorite Batman family members. Just an amazing dude. Jason Todd, just love his art and just the struggle that he rides. Just being the Red Hood and everything. But yeah, I mean, yeah. So this next one holds big sentimental value because this is the first big book that I've ever bought in the new city that I stay in now in Charlotte. This is the first big book that I've ever bought here. Actually from Heroes Aren't Hard to Find, and that is Daredevil #9. First appearance of Maya Lopez, first appearance of Echo. This was before we even saw a trailer, casting, all the stuff like that. Like when it was just spec news that we may see Echo in here. I took a shot, and sure enough, Echo took Hawkeye's show by storm. I can't wait to see what she does in her new show, in our solo show. So you know this book is just up and up. A 9.8 when I bought this book. It was honestly between first Shuri and first Echo, but that first Shuri just didn't feel 9.8 material for me, so I went with the Echo, and I'm definitely glad that I did, because at the end of the day, 9.8, I'm sitting easily on 700-800s. I think maybe 900 by now, because you know the comics just fluctuate like that or whatever. But yeah, definitely glad that I bought that book. One that I bought, so technically I bought this book in 2020 and it came back graded in 2021, so that's why it counts as the in 2021. But that America #1 1 in 25 variant, this book is rare. If you go on to Go Collect, I mean maybe even CGC and stuff, look at how many 9.8s there are in this book. There's like 50, if like less than 50 in a 9.8. This book is extremely rare, which is why you see it in high dollar. It's like a $600 book, honestly, graded at 9.8, because the book is so rare. The America series is already a low print run series to begin with. So then you're adding 1 in 25 to that already to a low print run. Extremely rare. I honestly was blessed enough to get 3 copies. I traded one to my boy Nick, and so he has that one, which is a 9.8 candidate. Got another one when I bought my Vengeance. 2 came with my Vengeance First America Chavez. I got 1 graded. One of them I traded with Nick, one I got graded, and that came back at 9.8. That got sent to Aaron Yeager for the Shang-Chi 9.0. So that's where that went. This was the very first one that I've ever bought, so honestly, never trading that, because this is the first one that I ever bought. Other ones just came in, graciously from a sale, and they both were high grade as well. So yeah, just blessed to have even 3 of an extremely rare book and 2 came back 9.8. Hopefully Nick's comes back 9.8 whenever he sends it graded, so I can say that I was 3 for 3 with having. But the last graded book, a rare one as well, that just came with the collection, with the two American #1s, is that Vengeance #1, that first appearance of America Chavez. 9.4, 9.6, 9.8. Like it did. Like honestly, the lowest I wanted to go was 9.4 because I knew it had some issues. Definitely had a crease right here at the top that's kind of hard to really press out and stuff like that. But other than that, this book is really super gorgeous, and I'm just happy it came back a 9.4. Honestly, we know she is here. And Multiverse of Madness, we're gonna see her debut. The book is gonna go through the roof. 9.8s, and once 9.8 start hitting that peak, it's gonna trickle down and hit those 9.6, 9.4s easily. I think this book right now is like a $500 book right now. But I don't know. After we seen her, this book might have went up a couple of hundred. Not sure yet, but I'm positive the 9.4s, 9.6, 9.8s are going to go through the roof right now. So that is it for the graded stuff. If you have to leave, definitely hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and drop a like. Definitely hit a like. That definitely helps the YouTube algorithm spread this out to the community and stuff. So definitely, please hit a like. Really going aggressive here on the YouTube channel. Just just pushing out content. Honestly, I want you guys to get content more than ever now on this channel and stuff like that. So definitely reciprocate that with dropping a like, subscribe if you're a new subscriber, newcomer, and just the people that have subscribed, thank you guys for subscribing. Continue doing what you're doing. Alright guys, I just watched the video, and that video was 42 minutes long. That's way too long for you guys. So I'm doing a split. So thank you guys for watching the first half of my favorite books of 2021 graded. So the first video is going to be graded. Second video is going to be raw. So thank you guys for watching that first half. If you want to see the second half, that's definitely going to be dropping right after this. So thank you guys. If you like what you see, you want to see more, click that subscribe button, ring the notification bells every time I drop heat like this. You guys are the first ones to know. And hit that like. It helps that algorithm spread it out and stuff. So I'm definitely going to be doing my part to make sure that people get it out. So definitely do yours. I'm grateful, eternally grateful. Remember to go to rule. Collect what you love and love what you collect. And I will see you guys later.